Yes, sir. Let me see. Let me get this saved up real quick. What's up, Dollar? What's the deal? Let me get this shared up in a couple places, man. Man, I ain't gonna lie. I'm late. I'm late as hell today, and I'm behind schedule, research schedule, and all types of shit. So whatever I can get done, whatever we can get done, or whatever the case may be, we can get to it. You know, today is just it's Monday, man. Uh, it's Mondaying right now too, man. So what the hell? I got a lot going on, man. Not always gonna be on point, but it is what it is, man. We here though. You feel me? We here. So let me get this shared up in some places. And I only looked at maybe one or two games, maybe three, man. You know. All right. A lot of NBA news popping out. Ah, yes, sir. Okay. Um, man, it's gonna be some shit next year. I'm gonna tell y'all right now before we go forward. NBA is gonna be back next year, bro. Straight up. NBA is gonna be back next year. I'm telling you that right now. A lot of y'all probably already know this. If you don't, I'm telling you now. The NBA gonna be back. I like those rules that they put in play. NBA gonna be back, man. I think that's the tanking rules. I think that goes into 2029, 2030. But I just feel like the NBA gonna be back next year, man. I feel like they was like, hey, man, uh, look, we're gonna put these rules into play, but we need before we do that, we're gonna disperse this 2026 these picks out the right way. We're gonna make sure Chicago is up there in the top four, top five. You know what I'm saying, and let them get something, and then the rest of the squads, the Washington Wizards, let them. But I see a lot. If a lot of these teams and players they ain't tanking, they come on out here and play. I see competitiveness, man. I see competitiveness, man. Straight up. I don't care what position that my Bulls are in. I don't care. I just need to see competitiveness. And from my understanding, I think that those tanking rules. We'll see how they're gonna work, but I think it kind of works at least for the next few years. All right. Looking at looking at the MLB and things of that nature, and what I looked at and stuff like that. I only looked at a few games, man. I'm tell you, like, I mean, this Adley just came back. I want to say he missed a few games, so it is what it is with that situation. Sean Burke. I want to. If you want to attack him, I think you would. I think you want to attack him through a lefty. And I went to Basalo yesterday. Pete went. Now Pete he's a bona fide bopper, right? So we ain't even get too much got to worry about that situation, right? He can go yard. You know what I'm saying, with the best of them right now. Um, but it might be, it might be another day where I might go back to Basalo, right? Maybe, or just he's one of those candidates for me. The White Sox side, Antanashi, definitely a hit HRR candidate. Benintendi, a bomb candidate. Montgomery, still waiting on him. I lost a few bets on him recently. B Montgomery number 2. I don't mind him for hits. Peters has been a bases guy. Vargas, he's been on fire from hitting home runs as of late, so I can't count him out. Benintendi, we know he got some pull. And, what I didn't do, what I need to do is go take a look at the White Sox team total here. 4.5. No, wait a minute. Oh yeah, 4.5. 4.5 for both. I can't give you guys a definite answer. I do think White Sox can put up some runs here. So it's a different ways you can even look at it. Even I don't know, man. I'll just tell you this. If I'm looking for hits, maybe multiple hits, I can look at somebody like Antonacci. Vargas is a hit candidate. Benintendi, Montgomery, those guys are hits to a bomb candidates, right? And yeah. I believe I've seen that. Yeah, so I mean that's that. We got an 8.5 for this Pittsburgh and Philly game here. Man, Nola has this knuckle curve. Outside, if Nola didn't have that knuckle curve, I would tell you now, I would be betting Pittsburgh to probably put up 10 runs. But where I want to target the, Pittsburgh bats is with the lefties versus Nola. Okay, so let's see. It's so much green. Y'all know how green they get. It's so much green. I just don't know which way I want to go with it, man. You know what I'm saying? I was thinking maybe just target um, team total over for Pittsburgh maybe, or earn runs for Nola, right? Something like that at 2.5. But looking at Pittsburgh here, the lefties, they green, man. Straight up, man. They green. Your Lowe, your Reynolds, your O'Hearns, even Magnums, Indy. You know what I'm saying? These guys can get green. They are green. That's full season, and last 3 weeks, still green, right? 8 for 19 for Indy. Reynolds, 10 for 20. Magnum, 10 for 26. 8 for 30 for Brandon Lowe. He just hit a bomb. He could be heating up. We love Ryan Reynolds yesterday, and I took his 3 HRRs. He hit a bomb. You know what I'm saying? Actually, he hit 2. So he's in home run form right now. The last 2 weeks right here, they still green. And then the last 7 days, they still green. You know what I'm saying? And green at a decent rate. I'm talking about some some fours and fives hits and stuff like that. But like I said, when I'm looking at Uranola, his pitch mix and stuff like that, I mean, the knuckle curve, the one who gives me the, because I can't really put a read on it, right? That's his pitch. That's what he got. You know what I'm saying? And it's got a 200 batting average on it. He's gonna have to utilize that. Long story says short here is he's giving up 11 bombs to lefties, and I would target a lefty. I just don't know. I can't pinpoint which one I really want to. You know what I'm saying? It's just a lot for me. I mean, and if the righties, it's a couple bats as righties. As far as on the flip side, Philly side here, I'm definitely looking at a Asgraf is pretty good. You know what I'm saying? You do like Ashcraft on the road. He has given up 2 bombs. He's got a 30% K rate. You know what I'm saying? So we can't forget. Oops, shucks. We can't forget that he's good. Okay, we can't forget that. So if things everything that glitter ain't gold. Okay, so you're gonna see a lot of green sometimes for good pitchers, but it probably, you know what I'm saying, it probably ain't good to go there. Bryce Harper looks good though, and Marsh and Schwarber. You know what I'm saying? And a few of these guys, especially when you come down here, they've been hitting righties lately. Okay, last 2 weeks and shit like that. You could see, a lot of Stotts, your Marshes, and Schwarber and Harper. These guys have been hitting lefties, even Crawfords and shit down there. But man, full season, you look at Harper, that fastball. Let me see. That fastball, he's throwing that fastball 38% of the time. He's giving up 5 home runs. That's what they're going to have to catch him on. They're going to have to catch him on that fastball. And when you look at full season, and I filter out that fastball, and what up, Talk? When I look at full season and I filter out that fastball, and you see Harper with a 14% K rate and a 13 barrel rate, 10 extra base hits and 8 bombs. Schwarber got 5 bombs. Marsh is 27 for 65, batting 415, and Harper's damn near batting 500. That's what they're gonna be looking for. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're gonna be looking for. So that like I said, that fastball, that's where he's most vulnerable at. He's giving up 5 bombs on it. And what we have to decipher and what we have to figure out is, who do we want to, take against him with that? Now, I did put who did I put to the side? I put a couple bats to the side here. Now, Harper is 3 for 3 versus him, okay? He is 3 for 3 versus him, but that's not the sole reason why I put him up there. I got him up there, right? I got all 3 of those guys up there that can hit the fastball, right? So, and then, like I said, as a team, they've been hitting the fastball, but that don't necessarily mean they're gonna go out there and hit Ashcraft or pitch or play good versus him. All right, I'm just saying because you got to take pitching into consideration too. Okay, you got to take pitching into consideration. But yeah, if I was to take somebody for a bomb, it would probably be Schwarber, Harper, in that order, right? And both of those guys are equally, but they got to. I feel like they got to catch that fastball. It's going to be a cat and mouse game in that situation. Now, the next game I only looked at a few games. Detroit and New York. And right here, we got an 7.5. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Don? Right now, we got a 7.5 over under in this one. And yesterday, I just feel like the Knicks, yeah, I told you she's good at braiding. We just have to stay locked in with her. send my boys to this girl to get their hair braided. She like my son just like, oh yeah, she looked like she knows what she's doing. Yeah, you gotta stay locked in with them. Young kids, man, young kids. Yeah. So, um, what was I saying? I think these New York Yankees finna start getting their ass beat up. I'm just not a fan of this team. But let me stop. Let me not put that instill that into y'all, right? But I couldn't come to grips on a bet that I really want to hunker down on and bet on. What I will say is Casey Mize been looking pretty good versus lefties. 26K rate, one bomb, you know what I'm saying? 36 fly ball, or whatever the case may be, right? Versus righties, he can give up a little bit of average there, a little bit of slugging there, you know, a couple bombs there. You know what I'm saying? A little pull, a little fly ball, a little fly ball, whatever the case may be. But but when I'm looking at Ryan Weathers versus righties, he's given up 13 bombs, and he'll be on the he'll be they'll be on the road, right? No, they'll be at home, and I ain't looked at nothing too much. This probably the only couple games I looked at, really, bro. I ain't looked at nothing. These the games right here. I ain't looked at nothing. I ain't even gonna be able to finish this. I don't believe because I'm behind today. I didn't even get a chance to look at this. I just had an eventful weekend, so hopefully it'll be better tomorrow. But yeah, Weathers here at home. Of those 13 home runs, he's given up 9 of them at home. So, if I'm looking for a bomb versus Weathers or something, I would definitely be looking at a righty here for Detroit. And then the lefties, I don't normally target lefties, the lefty Detroit bats versus lefties, left hand pitching. So if I'm looking for a bomb or something like that, it would probably be a righties. But truth be told, I just couldn't figure out who I would like to even, bet on here, right? So I think if somebody go Yard versus him, I think it would probably be a righty here in this situation. He's throwing a fastball, a changeup, fastball, sinker, and stuff like that. I just couldn't figure it out. I ain't gonna lie, I couldn't figure it out. He just pitched against these guys. He gave up a bomb to someone as of late, but I can't remember who it was. But yeah, like it would be a righty for me. And if I look at as of late, so this is the last 2 weeks. Hyu Lee, 6'4", on his pitch mix. Fly ball is up, no barrel. I just couldn't. I don't know. Hyu Lee. Hyu Lee looks in last 7 days. Shit, a home run. One fly ball was a bomb. Hmm. Let me see if I can go find Weathers. I can go look at Weathers. Exit velocity. Um, double, double. Who the fuck hit that home run on him? Jazz got one. That was the other day? Okay. That was probably Jazz. Weathers didn't give up one? No? You sure? Hmm. Joe didn't. I no wonder I don't see that shit. All right. If y'all in the comments, let me know. Hold on. What does it say? It says the audio currently is lower than recommended. We recommend. I don't know. If y'all in the comments, let me know what y'all use. Do y'all be using uh the game day or prop finder if y'all want above the two? I'm quite sure a lot of y'all probably using prop finder. I was thinking about going over to prop finder. Like y'all know I don't use it, you know what I'm saying? Uh I don't use it primarily, you know what I'm saying? I see they dropped some updates. You use game day? Okay, Dom. Okay, Dom. Uh, I use game day. I actually Prop Finder does have a lot to offer that I be going to look at on other sites and shit like that. It does have a lot to offer, but I do know I still look at game day because I know I can I navigate it so well, you know what I'm saying? But it's got the same data, you know what I'm saying? I don't have to use Prop Finder or Game Day. I can do this shit on Savant. You know what I'm saying? It takes a little bit longer, but at the end of the day, yeah. So, but long story short, it would be a righty for me, and that's all I have to say. I don't waste too much fucking time on that shit, and I ain't even looked at this slate straight up. Um, and then we got an over under 87.5 in this one. And like I said, I don't really bet bombs. That's not my primary source of, you know what I'm saying? I don't bet bombs all the time. This is where I'm at right here. So let's three games that I looked at. This is where I'm at right here. So let's finish where I was at. I was starting the New York Mets here. So let's look at Toronto first. Toronto. Okamoto off the bat. The barrel rate for him standing out versus a lefty. Sean Manaea, he's throwing. Um, so it's the fastball here, right? So when I'm betting on Okamoto, you looking at the average, you looking at it right here, right? The pitcher, he's throwing a fastball 43% of the time. He's got 3 bombs on the fastball versus left-hand pitching. The rest of this shit, he's 2 at bats versus the sweeper, 9 at bats versus the sinker, the cutter. He ain't doing too well, right? He's looking for that fastball, right? As of right now, he's got a 43% chance to catch it. If you believe he can catch that fastball, then that's your guy. He's got 100 extra velo on that fastball. Whether that's fly balls, he smoked one on the 25th versus Jacob DeGrom, 420 feet bomb, 26 launch angle. It's a lefty. So, I mean, Clement is somebody I don't mind versus lefties for a hit or something like that, but I can't put too much into this team, right? I can't because they ain't been Torontoing, right? And I was looking at Sean Manaea. I mean, Sean Manaea, this motherfucker he been all right, man. I mean, 3 innings, one hit. I think he started going like 4 and 5 right here, and in this last 5 games. But Seattle, 1 run. Seattle. I mean, they be ass sometimes. San Diego, definitely ass, right? 2 earned runs. Atlanta, they've been ass. 2 earned runs, 6 innings. He got busy right there. Philly, he got out of there with 2 earned runs. And my Cubs, he they tried to scave him. He gave up 3 earned runs. They didn't really get to him like they wanted to. I don't remember who won that game, but I mean, it is what it is. So he hasn't been giving up a bunch of runs as of late. That can, and then this Toronto team, as you can see, versus pitch mix the last 2 weeks, they ain't looking like shit, right? So it's gonna tell you the both stories. It's gonna tell you the both stories. Like if we go here to uh last 30 days versus lefties and see how we probably gonna see the same shit, right? So versus lefties, Toronto, they don't strike out much, right? So, but here, the last 30 days, they are 24. That's as high as I've seen them in a few years, right? 24%, 11. So 85 WLC plus, which is not scaring anyone. Last 2 weeks, left-hand pitching, Toronto, 83 WRC plus 22% K rate. Last 7 days, Toronto versus lefties, only 69 plate appearances, but a 78 WRC plus. Long story short, they're not hitting good right now, right? And then you would have to, try to figure it out. You'll dive in on the pitcher and say, well, here, how do I think he could pitch good here? You know what I'm saying? Do I think he could pitch good here? My left hand itch. Do I think he could pitch good here? So, looking at Manea on the season, he's got a 293 batting average, 493 slugging, 4 bombs to righties. Where did those bombs come at again? 2 of them from the fastball. Okay, scattered out. But yeah, do I think he could, pitch pretty good here? I don't know. We could take a look at, some of his numbers on the book here. Not that. Mets. Manea. Some of his lines. Strikeouts at 3.5 on underdog. Outs are his pitching outs are at 15.5. He didn't get there versus my Cubs. He's over in 2 of 3. It's possible. It's possible, right? It's definitely possible. Judging by what we've seen, I would put that in there as a lean. The strikeouts, I would probably put that in there as a lean. I need to see what his pitch count been looking like. How many pitches has he been throwing? 86, a 95. If you could give me them 90s, the last 3 games he's been in the 80s. So you can, and that's another thing. You can tell when, you know what I'm saying? Like here, 68 pitches, 65, 63, 64. Then 3 consecutive games with 80 or more, 84, 95 versus Philly, and 86, right? So, if he's pitching good, I think he could, you know what I'm saying? You got to see those patterns, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm putting it to the side so I don't forget about it, the strikeouts and the pitching outs. Flipping it over to the lefties, left on left here. Now, he's been pretty good versus lefties. As you can see, 32% K rate, 2 bombs, you know what I'm saying, 50 ground ball. So he's been doing pretty good versus lefties. Then you're going to want to see the starting lineup to see if there's going to be lefties in there, right? You want to know how many lefties going to be in this lineup, what type of lineup they're going to throw out there, right? Because all this is obsolete if there's no lefties in the lineup. So that's another thing you might want to scale back on, you know what I'm saying, and wait till you get a lineup, you know what I'm saying, before you start betting earned runs, pitching outs, strikeouts, and shit like that. So right now, the lefties ain't been looking pretty good, you know what I'm saying. One guy got a bomb off this pitch mix on the season, so right off the back, that's just letting me know I probably don't want to bet on them. You know what I'm saying? Even looking at what they look like here, I don't. Yesterday, I said it too, man. I had Jimenez and Luke's to the side. Luke's went yard. You know what I'm saying? So when my time is crunched and condensed like that, that's when I make some of my worst bets, because I was supposed to bet Luke's yesterday, and I fucking forgot to even go through my list and, see. But going forward on the streams, I'm trying to do all my shit behind the scenes, and I want to try to at least come on here, give y'all my list, a little bit of talking, like 15 to 30 minutes. That's what I really want to do. I ain't even gonna sit here and stunt. You know what I'm saying? Because I do better like that. I do better because I'll go. I have to go through the slate. Now together, I don't mind doing it together from scratch. But if I done went through the slate, then got to come back on here and do another hour or two, that's too many hours. That's too many hours, right? And you know what I'm saying? That's too many hours. So I want to see how many righties they roll out. They're probably gonna roll out as many righties they can, and I know I might not even fuck around with his pitching props. Who knows? Maybe not. Maybe I might give him another game. Who knows? New York Mets. Tracy Savage on the mound here. Trey is savage. He does got a little bit of K stuff here. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't faced these guys. The pitches are there, 90s all the way up there. I like that. Lately, he's given up a few bombs. Lately, 2-1-2. You know what I'm saying? The Mets, you know, he will walk a few batters. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that on the lefties. So Soto, you know, we waiting on Soto right now. I didn't pull the trigger on Soto yesterday. I was this close, right? But you're savage. Do I think he's gonna try to pitch around Soto? I don't think so, right? He probably should, but I don't think so. Now, he's only giving up 2 bombs to lefties, but he's throwing that fastball 45%. And you can see Soto clearly wants that smoke with that fastball. 9 extra base hits, 6 bombs, 26 barrel. So, you know, between the same boat, you got Soto hunting that fastball over here, and you got Okamoto hunting that fastball over there. Those 2 guys, if one of them motherfuckers catch that fastball, you can just about kiss that motherfucker goodbye. I ain't finna sit here and lie to you, right? So I'll filter out the full fastball and just see who likes what. Soto 6 bombs, 3 bombs for Benj. Lindor's back. He gonna heat up sooner or later. And last 3 weeks, Soto got a bomb and Benj 5 for. He's got 2 bombs last 3 weeks. How about the last 7 days? Meh, right? Soto, he smoked something right here. What did he do to that pitch? On a 26, a 397 fly ball, a 397. Is that that he got robbed on that one? That's what that was. Yeah, he got robbed on that one. I think so. Yeah, he got robbed on that one. So, yeah, so that was damn near a bomb. So, you know, Soto been hunting that fastball. Lindor, that might have been a line drive because there's no fly ball there. Let's see. A ground ball and a line drive. Okay. Long story short, yeah. That's the fastball. I'll throw the rest of the pitches in there the last 3 weeks. Lindor 2 for 4. Carson Benz, 2 weeks. I'll flip over to the righties. And the total was probably a 7.5 in this one. What's the total here? 8.5. So what about these righties here? Alvarez, what's he throwing? Fastball 50%. Oh, whoa now. Okay. It's pretty good with it. 122 batting average. To righties on that fastball. Let's single out that fastball to righties here. They got an 8.5 over under. Toronto Blue Jays, the favorites here. Francisco Alvarez, 85 hard hit on the season. 28 fly ball, will strike the fuck out on that fastball, but he's hitting that fucking fastball hard as hell. Torrens hitting that fastball hard as hell. He doesn't have a bomb. Lately on that fastball, strikeouts, he will strike the fuck out. Last 3 weeks. Bo Bichette, 4 for 7 on that fastball. Okay. Pitch mix in there right here last 3 weeks. Bo Bichette, 8 for 17. Okay, what has he been doing for me? Let me see. He is on a nice little hit streak too. I mean, last 2 weeks he's been 1, 2, 3, 4. He's got a hit in every game except for 4. Right here he was cooking. 2 hits, 2 hits, 2 hits, 3 hits, 2 hits, 3 hits. But he's still warm, right? So Bo Bichette is definitely a hit candidate. Last 3 weeks, Alvarez 5 for 15 with a bomb, hard hit, fly ball, will strike out a lot. Last 2 weeks, Okay. Well, as you go, Mets. Um, what I would do here is no Lindor. Lindor's a hit candidate too, though. 17, 26, 17, 26, 10. Right here, he's got to hit it back to back games. I ain't going to put him up there, though, but he's got to hit back to back games. Nobody's faced him. Okay, Bichette would definitely be a hit candidate for me. I mean, just a hit. I mean, Soto, how I feel about PCA and cat home runs. That ballpark, that anybody gonna be able to hit a home run out that motherfucker today. I can't talk you off anybody because um, with the weather and the wind, like everybody, Kyle, PCA and Kyle who? Kyle Schwarber, PCA and Kyle. I know PCA, yeah. That Cubs game should be bombs away. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you. Soto, I mean, we can go for hits all the way up to a bomb with him. Yeah, I liked for the Phillies, it's their fastball. They gotta catch that fastball. They either him, Schwarber, or Stott. I already got them on to the side here. No, Marsh, Harper, and I didn't put Schwarber up there because it's Schwarber. But truth be told, I ain't even gonna lie. I might like Harper a little more than Schwarber today, but both of them, Marsh and Harper, and Schwarber, I like them because of the fastball and the fastball only. And you gotta, I just, if they catch it, it's gone. It's gone. Straight up, it's gone. You're Savage though. Hmm, what about some strikeouts for this kid though, man? Let me see. Who was that? The New York Mets third. New York Mets ninth in the last 2 weeks. And then in now 7 days, New York Mets. Mm. Your savage strikeouts are sitting at 5.5. The last righties versus this team. Rangel Wheeler had 5. Mm. Division game, rivalry game. I mean, Assad Wheeler had 7 there. Nola. What about pitching outs? Pitching outs. 17 and a half. It's too sketchy for me. He's over 40% of his last games. It's too sketchy for me right now. I don't want to. I need a little bit more time to think about that. Innings, Rangel, Willer got there, of course. A lot of fives there. A lot of fives there. I don't know. Um, I don't know, man. Maybe it's. I don't know. I don't know. I'm a little bit scared of the Mets bats more than I am versus Toronto bats. But it is what it is. Let's keep it moving, man. If I'm gonna put Soto up there, I'm gonna have to put Okamoto up there. I ain't even from the stunt. I'm gonna have to put Okamoto up there. Hey, he catch the fastball, it's gone. That's all I gotta say. He's got 4 bombs in his last 4 games. If I'm gonna put Soto up there for the fastball, then I'm gonna put Okamoto up there. But I do want to go back to the lefties one more time, and the other pitch was the splitter. Yeah, ain't nobody hitting that splitter. Let me see. Put that splitter up there one time. Soto 2 for 10. Only one person, 2 persons got a bomb off of it. That would be Binge and Jared Young. All right, I just wanted to see something. All right, New York, Boston, and Washington. Boston and Washington. Miles McCollus, right? We have Ranger Suarez. 8.5 over under in this one. Boston minus 175 favorites here. Miles McCollus. Two bombs here, three bombs there, two bombs here. Lately, though, he's been, he gave up 5 to Tampa Bay with two bombs, three bombs here to Miami. If he ain't been giving up no bombs, he ain't been giving up no runs lately. So I don't know what McCall. Look, 0 earned runs versus Philly, 5 versus Tampa Bay, 0 versus Seattle, 0 versus St. Fran, 6 versus Miami, 3 bombs, 0 versus Cleveland. Oh no, which McCollus are we gonna see here? So that's kind of throwing me for a loop there. I can't remember if he's been having openers as of late, but let's see. Right, let's see what we got. I'm not a big fan of this Boston offense, but 8 bombs here. Where they at? At Boston on the road versus lefties. K percentage is down. Okay. Abreu, Jaron Duran. Jaron Duran. Let me see. Jaron Duran. 6 bombs on that fastball, 1 on that sinker. He likes that sinker. 8 for 15. Okay. Posted bets. Contreras, Durbin, all the guys that have home runs off him. Last 3 weeks, what you done for me lately? 2 bombs for Duran. His average is down, but he has 2 bombs. What's the weather, man? 73 degrees, sunny. What's he throwing the right? Oh, he's got 8 bombs to righties. How about on the road? 3 of those come on the road. So, on the road, what's up, Brent? What's going on? Contreras. Oh, 5 bombs on that sinker. Don't Contreras got a bomb off him? 7 for 19 with a home run. Okay. Contreras sinker. Batting average is pretty good on the sinker and the slider, but he will give up a bomb on that sinker. Contreras got 6 bombs on that sinker. Contreras will definitely be looking for that sinker. I'm gonna put Contreras up there. Hits all the way to a bomb. Durbin. Durbin likes that sinker too. As of late, he's liking it. What's up? What's up? What's up, niece? How you doing, my niece? What's happening? What's going on? What y'all doing? What y'all cooked this morning? What y'all eat for breakfast? Durbin 13 for 30. He's a hit candidate. Contreras lately versus pitch mix last 7 days, 5 for 15, 3 extra base hits, a bomb, barrel looking good, everything looking good. Confetti pancakes and sausage. Dang, y'all getting busy. Wow. I would love to have some of that. I can't, man. I should have, man, I don't know. I ain't gonna have no confetti pancakes, but man, that sounds scrumptious this morning. Who cooked it? You and Nuti? Or all y'all, or who cooked it? He hit the bomb on the sweeper. All right. I got Contreras to the side. Dubon, I could look at him for a hit. I could look at Contreras for a hit all the way to a bomb because of the form. I like the form he's in. He said bomb late. I'm trying to get through. I need to speed up. Just one. Yeah. I need to speed up, man. I need to speed up. I didn't do anything on the back end or nothing. I didn't. Um as form and stuff like that, it look like Contreras is the one that's in form. Got the good swing right now. All of us. Okay, he's at daycare. Bet. Well, that's fire. That's fire. That's fire. That's real fire, my niece. That's really fire. I love that. I love that. I love that. Soccer be looking for that fastball. He's always liked the fastball. William Abreu, Duran, Yasaka, those guys like fastballs. Last week in the form, I like Wilson Contreras. He's in better form than probably pretty much anybody right now in the last week. 5 for 15 with 3 extra base hits and a bomb. And Durbin, 7 for 15. You can look at him for a hit. And then the righties are the ones who hasn't been striking out as of late, regardless, right? So that's how I'm looking at that situation. Okay, awesome. Awesome. I'll hit y'all up in a minute, though. I will. I'll hit y'all up in a minute. I'll hit y'all up probably when I'm at work. All right, so y'all can see what's been going on. I'll hit y'all up. Um, who's this? Washington. Ranger Suarez. Washington have been hit, but McCollus. Is that enough for me to scare me though? Considering what he's been doing as of late, right? Is that Boston lineup what we just seen? Is that enough to scare me? I mean, K's is something I probably wouldn't be looking at. He went 3 innings, 6 innings, 7 innings, 6 innings. Where's his innings? Where's his outs at? They don't have it up. Sneaky son of a guns here. The books don't even know where to put his outs at. Let's see. Oh, you know what though? I wonder if he's gonna have an opener. I don't know. All right. versus left-hand pitching. I know Washington been cracking these lefties. Let's see, left-hand Washington. 118 WRC plus. Middle of the pack on striking out last 30 days. Last 14 days. Washington. Okay. Striking out. That must have seen somebody good. Last 7 days. Washington. They not hitting lefties right now? Are they? Let's see. Ranger Suarez. 6 innings are better than 3 or 4. Strikeouts been looking pretty good. Washington been indicating they can strike out a little bit as of late. Home runs, he ain't given up that many home runs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 straight games without giving up a home run. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's only given up 1 home run in his last 10 games, and he's given up 4 home runs on the season. That's excellent for Ranger Suarez. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Definitely make me don't want to target his ass. Home run per 9.3, exit velos down, barrels down, all that, right? So I would be wanting to probably look at some small ball here if I did. Suarez be on at home here. At home. Cutter, sinker, change up. He's throwing a little bit of everything. He's been good, man. What about as of late? Let's see, last 3 weeks. We just looked at it though. Dylan Cruz, 11 for 21. Let's see where you've been at. Cutter, sinker, changeup. Okay.
Connected.
Cruz. Lefties. Sinker, curveball. He's throwing a sinker a lot. Let's see what we got here. Sinker. As of late. I don't know, man. James Wood, I'm just waiting on him for right now, man. I can't. That's all I can do. Is just wait on him to warm back up on the bomb side. Suarez only giving up 4 home runs on the season. I mean, it's probably this game. Y'all see something? Y'all see something? I don't. I need a crystal ball for that one. Cleveland and Texas. Parker Messick, Winston Santos. Put Texas up there. The Santos kid, I heard about him. Uh, Santos kid, I heard about him. Yeah. Um, mm, mm. Parker Messick, a lefty. He gave up 2 bombs to this team lately. I'm guessing that was versus a righty. NBA heating up, man.
Connected. Connected.
Change up, fastball. Mm. Let me see something. 3 I guess he has been good. Change up, fastball, change up. Burger, Josh Jones, Duran. Hmm. Fastball. Not so much.
Connected. Connected.
Seager and Kyle Hayashaki. Them the two who hit that bomb that game. Seager and Kyle Hayashaki. Yeah, Seager and Kyle Hayashaki. What is this? Strikeouts coming off a 9 and 10 strikeout game? Mm. Strikeouts at 6.5. It's outs at 17.5. Maybe that's something I probably want to entertain here. I've been going with the notion of I'm thinking that I want to start backing Texas going forward. I think they can probably, turn a little something around here, but pitching is really important. So 149. What? WRC plus in the last month, Texas? Yikes. Um Texas 94 in the last 2 weeks. Okay. 26% K rate. Last 7 days. Texas only 44 plate appearances, so I guess whatever. It ain't nothing I can really see here, but Kyle Hayashaka, he did hit a bomb off of him. He is pretty green full season. Um, why don't they have Corey Seager right there? Maybe I have to move in to get Corey Seager. Oh, that's because of the righties. I'm tripping. Go to lefty. Hmm. It's possible. It's possible he can get to his pitching outs. I don't know about the strikeouts. 28% K rate to righties. Hmm. Let me see. Full pitch mix to righties. Hmm. I don't know. And the last time he faced him, how many Ks he got? Texas? 4. And went 5.2 innings. I do think it's an instances where he can get to his pitching outs, but I don't know about them strikeouts. I could be wrong, but I don't know about them strikeouts. Let's keep it moving. Oh, Cleveland. Right. So this kid, uh, Texas is rolling out Winston Santos. Oh. It looked like he about to strike some motherfuckers out. No, I don't know. Let's see. ERA, standings, 29% K rate. Double A. 58 strikeouts in 42 innings. 10 bombs. He's giving up runs every game, like 3-3-3-3-3-3-5-3-1-6-2. 10 bombs, 1-2-3-4, 4 games straight. He got K stuff, but he can't get his ass hit. He can give up a bomb. Um, I would probably have to come over here, see what they got. Tyler Alexander, Santos. What do the books got out for the pitcher? They have okay, they got an opener for him. The opener was okay, they got an opener for him. All right. Um they don't even have his pitch mix. Hmm. I'ma just I have to look at that later. I have to look at that later. Cincinnati, Milwaukee. Cincinnati, Robert Gasser. Where are they? Ballpark weather. They are in Cincinnati. Roof 88 degrees, wind coming in. I don't know what's going to happen with that situation? Take a look at them Cincinnati boys first. Gasser. Seven Ks, 5Ks. Athletics in Cleveland didn't give up a home run in either one of those games. Give her $70 a piece. I'll give y'all $5 a piece.
Connected. Connected.
What they had against Cincy? Milwaukee. Mm. Mm. Some green here, man. Sweeper, fastball, changeup. Anybody like that sweeper? Let's see. It's cold as hell down here. Damn. We got a heat wave coming, but damn. Mm-mm. Shit. I need to turn that shit down. So the sweeper, Stewart can hit it. Steers 4 for 6. Deli Cruz is 3 for 6. Some hits, no bombs. That's a good thing. Last 3 weeks. It's a lot of green right here. Marte, 2 for 5. Those 2 were bombs. What was that? 1 off the changeup, 1 off the sinker. He ain't seen the sweeper as of late. Last 3 weeks, last 2 weeks. Gasser's a lefty, right. Stewart, 4 for 6. What you been doing lately? Let me see. 2 hits, 1 hit, 2 hits. He's in a decent little form right now, so I like that. Stewart. Stewart, huh? Stewart. I see some hits there. It's not a lot of power though. Marte's hit a home run this in the last 7 days. Gasser, left on left. He's not good. Left on left. That good. Not that good. Left on left. I don't think he'll see a decent amount. I don't think he'll see some lefties today. Projected lineup probably will have all these righties in there. Let me refresh it. 1 lefty in a projected lineup, that would be Blade. So I don't think they will put lefties out there. Stewart, if he's hitting in the 3 hole, yeah, I guess more than likely. Or Steer back there. I could see Stewart and Steer getting to the HRRs or something like that. Maybe Ellie De La Cruz just about warmed up, get on bases and start, wreaking havoc on bases and stuff like that. So that'll be interesting. I'm rooting for Cincy. Don't want nothing to do with none of these lefties though. But look at that. Last month, Blade left on left, 0 for 12. They might as well not even try to put him in the lineup, man. Straight up. pinch them on the back end when a righty come in. That's what they can do with that. So, I mean, how about, let's see, versus lefties? Cincy 110 WRC plus last month. Cincy 140 WRC plus last month. They haven't seen a lot of lefties though. Last 2 weeks, 140 WRC plus and 83 plate appearances. That's enough for one game. But how about full season? Full season 106. So they above average. Full season their K rate is up. I could see some hits and stuff. I ain't gonna lie. I could see some hits for the righties. Don't know about bombs. I can't probably pinpoint the bombs, and that's okay. But you know what I'm saying, some hits. I could see some hits here. Um, Especially when I look at the last month, last 3 weeks. How about the last 3 weeks? Because you don't see a lot of lefties, so it's going to be kind of inflated. It's just inflated. They ain't seen enough lefties for me to pinpoint. Marte got 2 bombs off a lefty. I like him as a player. Sal Stewart, I can look at him. I can see him for some hits. Steer, I can see him for some hits. I mean, I don't know what to say here. Steer, how's his game log been looking as of late? Hitting 3 or 4. Okay. What about Ellie De La Cruz? Ellie De La Cruz has a hit, and he's spotty right now. He's been back since the 23rd. Since the 23rd, he's got 2 hits. I think Ellie likes lefties better than anything. Milwaukee here, I just don't bet a lot of home runs on Milwaukee, right? For Milwaukee, a lefty, Lodolo. We definitely got to take a look at Contreras and Vaughn, right? So Vaughn will be the first guy I take a look at. He's giving up 4 bombs on that sinker. None of these guys really striking out. Churio, Vaughn, Contreras. These guys, Perkins, these guys like lefties. Churio. Churio hit a bomb the other day off the Cubs right here. David Peterson smacked one. That was off the sinker. And he's giving up 4 bombs on that sinker. Robert Gasser. None of these guys, nothing off him. Switch it back. Dolo. Ortiz. Nobody's got a bomb off him.
Connected. Connecting.
Dolo 4.5 Ks. Oh, last time he pitched, he seen Milwaukee. There we go. Well, flip over to the lefties here. What up, J Mac? 47% of the time. I can see some small ball going over here, but I mean, sinker. Terrain likes the sinker as of late.
Connected.
What's the total in this game? Now watch the Nationals to be determined. They probably finna put an opener up there, maybe. We'll see. Over under 9 here. Mm, 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 mm. Plus 120 for Cincinnati. What is Cincinnati's team total? 3.5 juiced up. 4.5 for Milwaukee. I don't fucking know. I don't know, man. Just looking at the, me personally, I mean Jackson Churio, Vaughn, Contreras. I like the righties. For bombs, I don't know, right? I can see instances where either Churio, Contreras, or Vaughn go yard. Even Sanchez is in the conversation, but I don't know. I don't know who. I couldn't even tell you. But hits and stuff like that, maybe a hit parlay. But you know what I'm saying? Maybe an HRR parlay or something like that. That's what I can see. You know what I'm saying? That's what I can see. Cubs, San Diego. I don't even want to look at this game because, I mean, I think I don't. Man, I don't even want to look at this game. Y'all know the Cubs Stadium is, one of the most, if not the most wind impacted, teams, buildings here. 87 degrees here with 16 miles an hour winds going out, and the books. No, I should have just took the over last night, but I still don't believe in boy, them motherfuckers been boys. San Diego been so bad, but man, bump to bats, over under 11 already, and you don't have to bet. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to bet. Why the fuck is they putting my time in? It's Monday morning. They better get that shit right. I know that, but you don't have to bet bombs all the time. Um, you want to look at these home runs? These home runs gonna be inflated here. Um, Well, I guess. I mean, 265 for P. I mean, so they gonna look. I guess it ain't bad. It ain't bad over here. It ain't bad. We'll have to look at it then. I'm gonna have to look at it then. Griffin Cannon. Where you want to target Griffin Cannons versus lefties, we know that. He's just terrible, right? So if he's gonna pitch, I said bitch. If he's gonna pitch, then I don't see his name right here. Hmm. To be determined. I don't even know if he gonna pitch. I'm gonna have to skip this game. I'll take a glance at Emiliana is a fly ball pitcher. I'll take a glance at San Diego, but I don't know who's gonna be pitching. Uh Shota is a fly ball pitcher, so this is not gonna bode well for him. 35% fly ball there. Versus lefties, he gets some barrel up there. Jackson Merrill or Sheets, I don't know who's gonna be in there. Jackson Merrill got one home run off this pitch mix. The season, I mean, meh, right? I flip it over to now I do think guys like Tatis, I think Tatis can hit anyone. Lately, Machado been, getting busy lately though. I can show you, I mean, home run yesterday. For them to be so ass, I mean, home run yesterday, a home run right here, a home run right there. It's spotty, but it ain't enough to move me. But Tatis batting 400 on this pitch mix here. So I can hits and HRRs probably, I can't talk you off of. And then maybe Shota might pitch good versus their ass. Who knows? You know, that's a lot of uncertain. Wiggins to sign a 3-year 64. Mm. Ben Simmons on Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons. Look at Ben Simmons. Thirsty ass. Maybe I'll go back to Philly. Miami would be nice. And not because it's Miami. I like Eric Spoelstra. I like the Heat. I like their organization. Niggas, I mean, boy, boy, these people. I don't blame you, though. Just shoot the ball a little more. Damn, that's all. That's crazy. These motherfuckers crazy as hell. Machado, though. It's been a while since we've seen. What are we doing? Let me see. Fernando Tatis might get lucky. That's sound crazy, but he might get lucky. He's been a hitting son of a gun, though. He's been hitting, just no bombs. 1-1-2-0-2-1-1-0-2-1-1-1-1-3s, and he been hitting. That motherfucker not hit a bomb. So it might be just hits, HRRs, something like that for me in this game. Got to figure out who's going to be pitching for the other side, man. Fernando Tatis, the Machados, I think those guys can get hits. You know, it would be in their best effort. I mean, I don't mind the hits and stuff. Gotta wait. Houston and Minnesota. I don't know, man. This game, it's not shaping up like I would expected this slate to be shaping up. But hey, more MLB. Houston over the 9. Oh man, did Buxton so ever sell yesterday, man? And I was confident that he's going to do something. Other guys too, man. The Angels game didn't go where I thought it was going to go. It was just a lot of buffoonery yesterday, man. Straight up. I'm glad I got my straights in though. Zebby Matthews and Lambert. I over under 9 here. Okay, I might do a 2-leg here with. I might do a 2-leg here. We'll see, because Jordan is pretty much due too. So what we got here? Righties. Let's look at Minnesota. Peter Lambert. Um, any one of y'all done? You think y'all gonna be able to make it back here in time?
Connected. Connected.
Has he been getting walked? No, he ain't been getting walked. Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games without a bomb for Buxton. 1, 2. He's in that I gotta wait on him territory. He's hitting that territory now. Just got to wait on him. Creeler, I meant to bet him for a hit part and put him in a hit parlay. Did he get a hit yesterday? Yes, he did. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of his last 8 games. He got a hit. Okay. Fastball, 4 bombs. Okay, let me see. Josh Bell 3 for 5 versus him with a bomb. A lot of people haven't seen him. Bucks are going to be a bomb candidate. Creedler, I guess they don't have lines out for him. He's going to be a hit candidate for me. Lambert will walk some lefties, but he only giving up 1 bomb versus lefties. Fly ball is there, though, at about 29. Damn, he's green as hell versus lefties. So he's pitching pretty good versus lefties. Josh Bell got a bomb off him. Brooks Lee, man. Brooks Lee balling. 11 bombs, 21 extra base hits. Josh Bell, 7 hits, 7 bombs, and Cody Clemens, 7 bombs. Last 2 weeks, Brooks Lee, 10 for 22. Damn. Okay. Larnick, 11 for 21. Liking that fastball. Josh Bell. Them been the boys that been doing business, handling business. Last 7 days, Brooks Lee, 6 for 9. He's still in form. Trevor Larnick, 4 for 8. He's still in form. Brooks Lee got 2 bombs. 55 fly ball, no striking out. Of those 6, he's got 2 bombs, 1 off that fastball, 1 off that slider in the last 7 days. Lambert, on the other hand, 43, a ground ball, hasn't given up a home run versus that. Only 1 home run versus lefties, 1 barrel, 1% barrel, 1.6% barrel. So, he's been pitching good versus lefties. These lefties, as of late, been hitting good. Houston lefties, as of late, have been hitting good. And, the righties is the one I probably would want to target Lambert with from a home run standpoint. And then as we go over to Houston, Zebby Matthews can give up a bomb. 40 fly ball to lefties to pull. He got pulled. 6 bombs. Houston would be, Houston would be at home. He would be on the road. On the road, of those 6 bombs, 4 of them come on the road. He looks a little bit more red on the road. So, Jordan, what's up, right? 96, a 357 flyout right there. I don't gotta look at that shit. Damn, been missing them walks. I took him right here. Then he had 2 walks yesterday. 2 walks here, 2 walks there, 2 walks here, 2 walks there. Them walks from Jordan been plus 500 +4 and 500. I've been missing it, man. Damn. Alvarez. I missed it last game. Right there, man. Look at that. 2 walks versus Detroit. 2 walks +780 today. Then he went on a series of walks right here. 4, 2, 2, 2, 2. That was cash money. 1 walk plus money. I can bet that shit every day. Damn. Missing that bread. 2 walk +780 on Onyx right now. Anybody don't have Onyx? I got a promo code, man. Anybody don't have Onyx? I got a promo code. You'll get 100 or maybe 200. Yep. Anybody don't got Onyx? So, and I'll get like 25 or some shit. So go back to where we were. So Jordan, man, I mean, Jordan, definitely. Does he have anything against this kid? Paredes got a bomb. Jordan, 0 of 3, no walks. Two strikeouts, 1 hard hit. But yeah, Jordan, I might end up. I don't know what let me see. Got like 225, maybe 3 HRRs, something like that. Let's see what the rest of these guys look like though. Xavier Matthews, 4 bombs would be on the road. Of those 4 bombs, he's given up 3 of them on the road. So clearly he's not the best on the road here. He's pitched pretty good here. He said prayers went off last night. I what up though? Ed? I didn't see that. I didn't see that. Damn, he did though. Let me see. He's been 6 innings in every game. Wait a minute. Yeah, he's won 6 innings. He's been pitching, but he can't give up a bomb though. 2 here, 1. He's picking up a little bit over a 1 bomb a game. He gave up 1 versus Houston last time they played. So he's gonna be a. Let me see. Versus right hand pitcher. Hmm. Slider, fastball. He decent with the slider and the fastball too. He, this the fastball right here. Paredes, huh? Let me see. He hit a bomb yesterday off of Kyle Finnegan. A bomb there. 3 hits, 2 hits, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. Yeah, he's been balling. Who's this motherfucker? Okay. I got something for him. I got something for Buddy ass. Yeah, let's get him up out of here, man. Straight up, man. Ban him. Paredes been hitting, man. Last 2 weeks. a hit in every game except for one. RBIs. That's important. Look at that. Where is he in the lineup? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of his last 8 games. He's behind who? Alvarez making their ass pay. Damn it. Them RBIs good money. You see that? Damn. RBI. Look at that shit. Damn. 2 RBIs plus 500. Yes, sir. Look at that shit, man. 1 RBI, 191. He got 7 RBI, 7. He got an RBI in 7 of his last 10 games. Making their ass pay. What do he look like though? Behind Jordan, making their ass pay. Last 2 weeks. How's it, Paredes? This is the fastball. Okay, that's the fastball. Last 7 days. How's it, Paredes? Pena can hit like a motherfucker. But that ain't what I want to see though. I didn't want to see the fastball. I want to see the what was it? The slider. Christian Walker, Paredes. Walker. Pena. Pena. Oh, what was that? Did y'all see that? Oh, okay. Pena. Okay. Let me put all the pictures in there real quick, man. Isaac Paredes, last 7 days. He's hit the slider once. He's pretty good though with that slider and that fastball. Last 2 weeks, this is Pena. 2 bombs off that slider for Pena in the last 2 weeks. Who the fuck he hit them bombs off of? Tanner Gordon and Daniel somebody. I guess. Paredes, last 2 weeks. I don't know if it's enough. I don't know if it's enough. I don't know if it's enough to let me see, left hand hitters. Walks. Zabby Matthews walks. 2 walks right there. 1, 4, 2, 1, 1. I don't know. I mean, Jordan would be that guy for me. Minnesota would definitely be Buxton for me. And another righty. Let me see. I would be targeting righty. I probably would target a righty versus Lambert. A righty versus Lambert would probably, Buxton, Roy, somebody. And Jordan, man, I ain't gonna lie. But you can look at those RBIs. You see the lineup come out. Those walks for Jordan. He had 2 walks yesterday. That was crazy. Creeder, he's a hit candidate. Buxton is a bomb candidate for me if I'm looking at righties. And Royce Lewis can pop out. I don't know if he gonna ever get back to form, man. But it would be good if he does. Oh, they in course today? I didn't know that. Sullivan, huh? What up? What up, though? He's doing a ton of fastballs. Edwards, Hernandez. Well, this is Coors, man. Coors been some teams been. Boston went in there and straight disappointed, man. Um, hmm. I know for power, I'll probably be looking at those lefties. Let me flip it over to him. Of course, Otto, Edwards, of course, you know. With some power, I'll be looking at those lefties. Damn. I don't like this pitch mix. Mm-mm. Oh, he's a lefty too. No wonder. Tripping. Yeah, they don't look too hot versus lefties. Yeah, you done? Y'all ain't you don't think y'all ain't gonna make it here about 2 o'clock, is it? 2:30? Are he almost done? About another hour? All right. What the fuck was I doing? I'm tripping. Oh, Miami lefties. Mm. Yes, they've been bad versus lefties. Fuck. Uh, Sullivan, huh? How many games has he pitched at home? Sullivan. 1 game at home. 94 pitches versus Boston. Of course, he pitched okay versus Boston. 5 walks, 1 run, home run, 5 walks. Where the walks come at? Lefties. And righty. 1 game at home versus Boston. And then the Cubs, he gave up 8 runs. Athletics. Now, he pitched good them 3 innings. He didn't give up no runs in athletics. Mm. That's him in the minors. He had 50 strikeouts on 54 innings pitched, but he was walking, folks. 2 1 0, and a 4 here, a 4 there, and a 4 there. That's the minors. 10 bombs. He was giving up bombs. All right. Now, I just can't tell who likes what. These motherfuckers, they ain't seen that many lefties. What the hell? Go back to, let me see. Last year. I can't even make them motherfuckers look good. Damn, man, flip over to Colorado. What's the total in this one? 11 and a half. Oh, wait a minute. We don't know who's gonna be pitching. Fuck. To be determined. We'll see though. Say Sullivan here. Well, we know Alcantara will be out there. Alcantara, whatever the fuck his name is. Versus lefties, he's giving up 9 bombs on the road. He's giving up 6 of them. Versus lefties. Change up, sinker, sweeper. What's this hits allowed here? Colorado Rockies. Strikeouts is 4.5. Pitching outs 17.5. Minus 137 on Caesars. Hits allowed 7.5. None of these guys got a bomb off him. Last 3 weeks. Oh no. Sullivan, Rumfield, McCarthy. Rumfield, the last 3 weeks, he got 2 bombs on that changeup. Interesting. That's his top pitch. Sullivan, 2 bombs on the fastball. McCarthy, a bomb on that fastball. McCarthy, Rumfield. I don't know if I can trust these guys to go yard. Moniak. I know I can trust Buddy as Goodman. He's the only guy I've really be betting on home runs over here. 15 extra base hits, 12 bombs for Goodman. He's got a few bombs on all his pitches, so a bomb or two. Karros, Tovar, and Goodman got a bomb within the last 7 days. I ain't gonna lie. The Colorado bats look better. I got to get a pitching lean towards Alcantara. The Miami bats could probably go off if because Sean Sullivan has been ass, right? I can't pinpoint where the bombs from Miami gonna go, right? But if I'm looking for hits and shit like that, for sure, Otto Lopez and uh, Otto and Edwards. I know Stowers, Hernandez, and those guys got some power. Don't know who's gonna be in this lineup though. Don't know. So I would need to see. And on top of that, they ain't been looking good versus lefties. So this is interesting here. Very interesting. Today ain't. I don't know. Today just ain't. I don't know. It ain't. It don't. It's not super appealing to the eye to me. A lot of stuff not popping out to me. It could be. I could be. I don't know, man. It could be information overload for days or what. I don't. I don't. I don't. I don't know. You know. Not a bad thing though. Not a bad thing. Not a bad thing because I'm only playing. It's not a bad thing. I wouldn't. I wouldn't imagine it's not a bad thing. Um, okay. See Arizona, San Francisco. My boy's starting to warm up though. Um, Marte. So we got Molly giving up 6 bombs versus righties. They should be okay. They in Arizona. Okay, so 3 of those bombs come on the road. He's splitting the love. Didn't give up a bomb versus Athletics. Of course, they were in San Francisco, so that sums it up. Prior to that, he's been giving up bombs and runs. He can get a couple strikeouts here and there. Mm. He's getting hit. He's getting hit. Tommy Troy. That fastball, huh? Moreno, 11 for 35. Tommy Troy, 5 for 16 with 2 bombs. Tommy Troy is interesting here. Gabriel Moreno. Surprised. Let me bring it in. Last 3 weeks. Marino, 2 bombs last 3 weeks. Tommy Troy showing some barrel rate and a bomb the last few weeks. Last 2 weeks, Tommy Troy 4 for 11, 27 barrel rate. 11 fly ball needs to get it up, man. Need to get it up. Exit velos for him. 24 for double, 380 line drive. Home run on the 22nd. I like what I see a little bit. The strikeouts around 19% for Tyler Miley. I ain't tripping on that. Gamera Marino. I mean, even you could look at these guys for hits. Marino and Tommy Troy. 45 ground ball rate, too, though. That's probably been saving his ass. His ground ball rate probably been saving him. But he's been giving up runs. So, Arizona. You thinking a lot of doubles and stuff? Can't talk you off of that. Definitely. I got a guy in mind, a few guys in mind. I rarely bet bases though, man. I gotta add it to my repertoire for sure. Who the fuck was it? It was Tommy Troy. Toady Benches. I'll set him to the side. Tommy Troy, Marino. Just in case I want to do some hit parlays, I got some hit guys up there. Marino's got a hit 9 of 10. So shout out to him. Going back over to the righties, the lefties here. Molly's been pretty good versus lefties, 26% K rate, 5 bombs. Of those 5 bombs, 3 of them come on the road. He's pitching his worst on the road as far as lefties concerned. He's pitching his worst to righties overall. He's got righty splits, but to lefties, you know, what's worst of the lefties is coming on the road. So Marte 4 bombs, Carroll 6 bombs. Splitter 44% of the time. Wow. Carroll looked ass versus that. He's doing a splitter a lot too, so that's I'm kind of concerned about that. These boys don't look like nothing versus that splitter 44% of the time. Last 2 weeks, I mean, how about right here? Put the rest of the pitches in at the last 3 weeks. No bombs for Marte, hard hit though. The last 3 weeks, they don't look too good. They don't look too good. Marte last 2 weeks hitting the ball a little harder. 96 exit velo, no striking out though. That's enough for me to consider betting on him though. You know, I hit a couple home runs off him in the last 2 weeks. 35 fly ball, 21 pull. I like that. Who the fuck is that? Barossa, 50 hard hit, 80 fly ball, 83 pull. What were you doing? What have you been doing, my guy? 348 fly out, fastball. 328 on the 21st, fly out, fastball. 344. Barossa been trying to take that fastball for a ride. Every time he's seen that motherfucker, he been pulling it. Interesting. Castillo, little fly ball there. Molly fly ball and pull is up though. 34% with a 15%, 16% pull. What's the total in this game? Just to get, it's interesting. 9? 9, huh? Marte, 2 extra base hits. Barrow looking good last 2 weeks and no striking out whatsoever. Pavin Smith, no striking out. Perdomo, no striking out. Castillo, no striking out. All right, last 7 days. Marte 3 for 7. Everything's attack. Hard hitters up a little bit more. Fly ball. A lot of these guys don't strike out. All right. Carroll just ain't looking good. I don't know if it's enough to make Molly look bad. I see a lot of not striking out, but I mean, what are we doing, right? Marte got 2 bombs off him. Pavin Smith has 1. Castillo has 1. Hits allowed 4.5. How many pitches has he been throwing? They dangling that 4.5 out there for us. Hits, 2, 3, 2 versus Atlanta. Oh, he's seen them twice. 8 hits, 10 hits. Because they don't strike out. Hits allowed sitting at 4.5 here. What am I missing? It's going to be 4.5 in other places. Let me see. This bullshit. I don't like this over or fewer shit. Where the heck is that game at? Right here. Tyler Molly. Click on this game. Pitcher props over under. Hits allowed over under. 4.5 is a parlay piece. If you want a parlay piece and you think they can get 5 hits off of them, you go ahead and take it now. Like I said, they don't strike out much. And he faced, wait a minute. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. He faced Arizona here. They gave him 8 hits. Then he faced Arizona here. They gave him 3 hits. Then Athletics again. Now back to Arizona again. So right now, it don't look like they can get 5 hits off his ass right now, but it is possible. It's possible. I mean, I think Marte can get a hit. Corbin should be able to get a hit. Perdomo can get a hit. That's 3. You would need Marino and Arenado and maybe Troy. Or a couple of those guys get multiples. It's juiced up though, like 159. So more than likely, I mean, it's a 50-50 shot. That true 50-50 shot. They can get 4.5 hits on them. I'm gonna lean towards the over. That's a low number there. I'm gonna lean towards the over. San Francisco. Oh, where the fuck Ramos been at? He been hurt? I forgot all about Ramos. Casey Smith. Fastball 40%. Changeup and the fastball. Oh, I need to look at those. Rodriguez been balling though. Now he's been giving up walks as of late. 3, 3, and 5. That's not good. The pitches are there. Earned runs. He's giving up. Yeah, he hasn't given up more than 4 runs. I mean, a 4 here, a 4 here, and a 4 there. I could. Okay. San Francisco, 6 innings. I think he can. I think he can get to his pitching outs. What is it? Pitching outs here. Rodriguez pitching outs. 17. It will be 18 and a half, maybe. But he's been getting busy, right? So I like it. I do. I have strong interest in it. 6 inning pitch, 6 hits, 6 Ks. What's the strikeouts? 4.5. That's pretty much reasonable, probably. Let's take a look here. Lefty, left hand pitching. San Francisco, 105 WRC plus, 3rd in striking out on the season, on the last 30 days. Last 2 weeks, 3rd in striking out, 73 WRC plus. I should have got this last night. His pitching outs, let me see. Minus 139. If you want to lay that juice, I kind of want to lay that shit. I ain't gonna lie. What about FanDuel? What number we got on FanDuel? FanDuel be on some bull crap, man. They don't drop them. 152. Man, I feel like I want to lay that juice on that. All right. So, Ramos, when the last time? So he just came back yesterday. If he could ever get back to that form he was 2-3 years ago versus lefties, he was detonating lefties. Casey Smith. Oh, what was he throwing? A changeup? Let me see. Changeup. Let me put that over to the side anyway. The lean towards the over strikeouts and pitching outs. Now, if we like, He don't get a ton of strikeouts. I ain't gonna say nothing. I was gonna say, well, we could steal something. Casey Smith versus that changeup is pretty good. 7 for 16. 2 extra base hits and a bomb. Chapman 6 for 16 with 3 extra base hits. Has he hit? He hasn't hit. Yeah, he hit Rodriguez. He got a bomb, and he got that's one on the mound, right? Right? Yeah, he gave him a bomb and a single and a bomb on the same day. Wow. What about Chapman? Rodriguez. He didn't hit Rodriguez. Okay. So he's throwing that changeup and 40% of the time, followed by that fastball, 36. Let's look at that fastball. Adames, Casey Smith, Ramos. And he gave him that same day on that fastball. He gave him a 327 flyout, 327 feet flyout. He was on one that day. All right, let me put them all together real quick. Let's bring it back to the last month. Adames, 2 bombs. Strikeouts in the area, though, for sure. In the last month.
Connected. Connected.
It's real, all them strikeouts, man. Adames, though. Chapman, hard hit. Adames, last 7 days for Adames. Other than striking out for Adames, I mean, it's got to be that fastball. Oh, he got one off that fastball. Adames. Adames is a candidate. If he ain't striking out, you know what I'm saying? Let's go to the lefties here. Reyes don't strike out. Holy loves that fastball. He's 10 for 21 on that fastball. He's only given up 1 home run to lefties this season. Got a 44 ground ball. How about at home? Okay. He's only given up 1 bomb to lefties this season. Left on left. Holy. He's definitely a hit candidate. Holy. Devers trying to wake up as of late. Holy. Devers, the power and everything is there, but the lift needs to get there. He does have a bomb within the last 7 days, but he still has been warming up. Devers been warming up because, as you can see, 2 home runs there, 1 home run there, 1 home run there, one. He's got 1, 2, 3, 5 home runs in the last 2 weeks. He's warming up, trying to warm up. Holy though, he definitely a hit candidate. He like those. He like that fastball. Holy or Reyes, and probably if I'm looking for hits, would probably be Holy or Reyes and probably Eldridge because he hits that fastball pretty good. Bombs, maybe Adames. Casey Smith showing the ability to hit one off of him. Adames, if he ain't striking out. Ramos, he only been back 1 game. He looked semi-okay versus lefties. Couldn't talk you off a hit for him. Chapman, I mean, he can hit one. He can get a hit. Yeah. And the over under 9. Nothing didn't look super spectacular here. But this game definitely not a fan of neither one of these ballparks. Maybe Arizona. I like Arizona a little bit more when they got the roof open. So what's the weather here? It did look like both pitchers can come in here and pitch good though. 98 degrees. That's hidden weather. I still think I still think my I still think the over outs for Rodriguez is something I'm probably going to end up entertaining, and it does feel like Tyler Molly can come out here and pitch, but I know I got the over outs for Rodriguez and the over hits for Molly. Shit, maybe I don't know. I have interest in both of those. A bunch of hit props. I don't mind taking. I don't mind taking Marte for a bomb because I know he can do it.
Connected.
But I'm not forcing nothing, right? Molly clearly pitching his worst to righties, and if I'm looking at if I'm bumping one of these righties, it will probably be Tommy Troy on some sneaky shit, right? I mean, last what 3 weeks, 2 weeks for Tommy Troy. Uh, one bomb, the barrel, the hard hit. He just ain't getting the fly ball up there, right? The exit velo's looking okay. Not too many fly balls though, right? One pop up, one fly ball. That one fly ball was a bomb. So Arenado ain't looking good. He's the only one that, him and Marino, those guys would be hits. And I probably would just look at hits all the way across the board for those players that I named. I didn't put a lot of names to the side. The Dodgers at Athletics. That's at the ping pong park. I guess this is where we want to bet on Athletics too when they're at home. And I think we can probably see some sparks fly in this one. I know the Dodgers ain't been they ain't been looking their best versus lefties, and I do like this kid here, this jump kid. I do like him. 6Ks versus Colorado, 7 versus the Angels, 9 versus San Francisco. I do like this kid. We're gonna get into it right here. The pitches are there, 90s, 107, 97. I like that. No home runs yet. My man, what's the weather here, man? Damn. What's gonna happen fucking here, right? Shucks. Ballpark weather. 86 degrees in Sacramento in a small ballpark. What's about to happen? So he's pitching his worst to lefties, as you can see clearly. But man, he ain't gave up no bombs yet. Otani just looked ass versus this pitch mix. Otani and Freddie and Muncy, the top 3 guys, got a 30% K rate versus this pitch mix on the season. What the fuck is he throwing? Fastball, sweeper, slider, curveball. Now to lefties, he has been getting hit, but he ain't been giving up no bombs. 3 weeks. Last 3 weeks. Last 2 weeks. 1 for 9. 0 of 6 for Otani, 1 for 5 for. Now, Kyle Tucker do have lefty splits, but look at them strikeouts. Yikes.
Connected. Connected.
Flip to the righties. Mookie been on fire. Let's flip to the righties. What's the total in this one? 10.5. So a -112 favorites. Let me find out. The Athletics going to end up being favorites in a little while. What's his strikeouts? 4.5. -170. Mm. 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 Mookie fly ball on the season on this pitch mix is 70. Barrel, exit velo, 2 bombs, 3 for 21. 2 of those 3. These motherfuckers don't look like Nathan. Mookie has been balling though, because, 2 hits, 4 hits. No, I'm sorry. 2 hits, a home run, a home run, a home run, 2 hits. Boy, they don't look like nothing. Last month, whoo, they don't look like nothing. They look terrible versus lefties. If they wasn't there, if they wasn't if in athletics, if they wasn't there, man, in the athletics arena, stadium, man, I'm so undecided. I'm ready to shit. I'm ready. I might still take a stab at them strikeouts at 5.5 and better, because he's coming off of 9 Ks, 7 Ks, 6 Ks, 6, 7, 9. It is the Dodgers though. I can't count them Dodgers out, but boy, do they look terrible on paper. Let me look at these athletics. Lauer's giving up 12 bombs to righties. To lefties, Lauer's giving up 4 home runs. Okay? Now, these motherfuckers are at home now. So, let's see. Shit. But Lauer, though, I think he's been a little bit better. Let me see. A home run versus Tampa Bay. 2 versus Pittsburgh. His ass still giving up bombs. 3 earned runs, 2, 2, 1. He's looking good though since he's been with the Dodgers. He's better. But I think these athletics got something to say about that. Let's see. Been a long time since we bet on Shea them. Since I bet on Shea them. Um, 43 fastball, 43%. I'll take a look at that. Now, you see how they look now. Sometimes, since they got this ping pong ballpark, you want to, hit the home switch on them, see what they look like at home. A little bit more green. Bote, Heim, okay. But Shea, I'm gonna be thinking about Shea today. Definitely, I'm thinking about because they ain't been doing nothing as of late. I know. Last 3 weeks. Well, he is a lefty though. They do hit lefties better. Jonah Heim 7 for 17. This just in general, not at home. Bote last 3 weeks, he's got 2 bombs. What about last 2 weeks? They ain't been looking like nothing though. I mean, Jonah Heim, fly ball is up. Jonah Heim, huh? Max Muncy, Shea, 80 hard hit for Shea, 60 ground ball, 20 fly ball last 7 days. 27% K rate, change up ground ball. He ain't getting nothing in the air. Okay. Lefties. Lefties at home. Let me see. Boom. Soderstrom got green. Kurtz, 5 bombs at home. On lefty crime here. Okay. 34% K rate though. Eric Lauer just what I would do here, how about let me check Eric Lauer out in the last 5 weeks, 6 weeks. How about the last 6 weeks? 2 bombs, ISOs there, no barrels to lefty. Fly ball is up though to lefties with no barrel. Slugging, 2 home runs. About the last 3 weeks. His fly ball, he's got a high fly ball as of late to lefties.
Connected. Connected.
If you want them to get you something to eat. I was last 6 weeks to righties real quick. I'm gonna like Kurtz, man. You better tell them. You
Connected.
better tell them before they get too close to home. Kurtz, lefty. Kurtz last 3 weeks, 2 bombs. He will strike out. Last 2 weeks, he's got a bomb. 2 for 7 though with a bomb. 60 pull air. 60 fly ball. Damn, 1 for 8. 1 for 9. Lawrence Butler, 3 for 4. The fly ball still there for Kurtz though. Striking out a lot. Kurtz got a lot of fly ball. He got a lot of fly ball. The whole season, his fly ball is up. And Lauer, as of late, his fly ball is up. Last 6 weeks, his fly ball at 50. Even the last 3 weeks, Eric Lauer fly ball is at 57. So they matching on that fly ball. Full season, Eric Lauer, 4 bombs and a 33 fly ball. Mm. Kurtz. It's been a while. It's been a while for Kurtz. It's been a while since I bet on any athletic home run. More athletic bats look good than the Dodgers bats. You know what I'm saying? So, what's the team total here? 4.5 juiced up for Athletics. 5.5 for the Dodgers. I think Teoscar is back today, but I don't know. That shit ain't scaring me. Watch him come out there and hit 3 home runs. No, but shit. I mean, long story short, man, on paper, the Dodgers don't look good versus his pitch mix versus lefties in general. Uh, there's more athletic bats that look good versus Lauer than it is them. Even I mean that's gonna tell the same shit. Even if I come here and look at lefties here, last 30 days, look at lefties, then you're gonna have the Dodgers. What? LA Dodgers. Where? Right here. 70 WRC plus over the last month. That's bad. Middle of the pack and striking out. And then last 14 days versus lefties, LA Dodgers, 64 WRC plus. That's terrible. So even if you don't like the strikeouts, then his pitching outs could be in play. I'm just scared. I'm scared of the this ballpark. Let me flip it to home. How many games he had at home? The Angels, he went 7. Colorado, I mean, 3 earned runs, 3 no earned runs. He might be able to hit his pitching outs and then his strikeouts sitting at 4.5, 4.5, 5.5 plus 140, 6.5 plus 300, 7.5, 629. He coming off a 9 strikeout game. You get that on Fanatics at plus 1200. I like his. I probably would try his strikeouts for a parlay piece. Maybe the dogs might be barking. Maybe it might be athletics here. I don't know. Or maybe the Dodgers come out here and put belt to ass in this small ballpark. Yep. Angels in Seattle. Um, I'm probably gonna like the Angels strikeouts. I mean Kirby strikeouts and pitching outs here probably. Let's take a look. Um, George Kirby versus righties. He's giving up 4 bombs. Got a 24% K rate. Of those 4 bombs, he got 312 batting average. Of those 4 bombs, um, 2 of them come at home. Um, he hadn't faced the Angels. 3 straight games over his pitching outs. at 6. He's throwing the sinker the most. He's got a 370 batting average on the sinker and a 289 on that fastball. We'll pull out that sinker real quick and analyze that. See what's been going on off the sinker the last 3 weeks. Nothing too spectacular for all the pitches in the last 3 weeks. Adele got 9 extra base hits. That's interesting. Big ballpark here, so you can hit extra base hits in there. 2 bombs for Ohapi, 2 bombs for Soler. I thought he would be in the lineup yesterday. Last 2 weeks, Nito, 2 bombs, 47 fly ball. There's strikeouts there. Last 7 days, there's strikeouts there. Jordell, 3 extra base hits and a bomb. Soler, 2 bombs in the last 7 days. Off what? Sinker and a fastball. Strikeouts in the vicinity. Let's go back. Wait a minute. Strikeouts and pitching outs. I don't know about maybe strikeouts, not the pitching outs. I don't know. Let me see. I'll see. What was this? Angels, Kirby. His strikeout 6.5. 10 strikeouts versus them. I mean, but it's warranted though. I mean, because you can look at the righties like Angels, 10th in striking out, 118 WRC plus, 30 days, 14 days. Angels, 6th, 114 WRC plus. And last 7 days, Angels, 8th. Peraza has a bomb off him. Adele's 4 for 14. And Adele looks okay as of right now. So, I mean, a hit or something like that. He's got a decent amount of the extra base hits in the last month. Adele, 10 in the last. What the fuck he got these extra base hits off of? 2 off the sinker, 2 off the fastball, 2 off the 4 off the sweeper. So he could definitely be somebody that you can look at for bases. And then as you can see, the slugging and the ISO is on the fastball, but Adele is somebody you can look at. Flip it to the lefties here. Last month for these lefties here, Donovan Walton, got to see if he's going to be in the lineup, right? Wade Meckler, 13 for 33 in the last month. Got to see if these lefties going to be in the lineup. Kirby, 5 bombs to lefties, all of them at home. And then all of them come at home. All his bombs to lefties come at home. 18% K rate, 48% ground ball rate. Last 2 weeks for these lefties, Walton, Meckler, Lowe hit a bomb yesterday. We'll have to see. Because these lefties hitting right now. Last 7 days. Got to see what lefty's going to be in the lineup before I can probably try to make a move on this one. You never know. But don't know if I'll go to the 6.5 strikeouts. It is doable. And then the pitching outs, I'm kind of interested in this pitching outs. He's over that. He's 50% to that number on the season. On the season, I want to say. So I don't know. Right? What's the line on this one? George Kirby. Ryan Johnson pitching for he's given up 2 home runs, and 0 in his last 3 games. Pitched good versus Baltimore. This is where I thought Baltimore was finna light his ass up, and I lost. I lost good on that. So I don't know if it was misjudgment by me or what. But this kid, he gave up 5 earned runs to Athletics, 5 earned runs to us again, 3 earned runs to the Dodgers, 6 to the Cubs, 0 to Baltimore, 0 to the Dodgers there. So I don't know what was going on. But I'll get Seattle up there. And he's throwing cutter, splitter, sinker. Rayleigh is 7 for 21 with 4 bombs on that cutter. Just hit one on the 25th versus on that cutter. Where's the rest of? Oh, okay. Evaldi, a bomb on that cutter, and then way back then, beginning of the season. Canzone loves that cutter. 4 extra base hits and a bomb. 4 for 11. Young, 5 for 12. Rayleigh, 7 for 21. Josh Naylor, 9 for 28 on that cutter. Then that splitter. Canzone, Young. Young's getting some a little fly ball and some pull on that. Kyle Raleigh, you got to wait on him, right? Canzone, barrel, exit velo, hard hit, fly ball, pull. Oh, shit. Canzone probably feeling good. Let me get the full pictures up there. Kyle Raleigh, 50% fly ball, 30 pull, 14% K rate. Man, that's good. Canzone. Let's bring it in. Last month. Oh my God, that don't look like nothing. Last 2 weeks. 101 exit velo for Canzone. 80 hard hit. 60 ground ball. 25 ball. Ground ball, line drive, fly ball, ground ball. It'd be time for his ass to hit a bomb. Luke Rayleigh, 50% K rate. The other two hit hard as hell. 100% hard hit, 99 exit velo. So it's 2 strikeouts and 2 hard hits. 367 fly out. Line drive, 248. Naylor, 4 for 8 hits as of late. Rayleigh hitting the ball hard as of late. Rayleigh hitting the ball hard as hell as of late. Canzone, we know he can go, right? We know Emerson can go. I mean, we know Rayleigh can go. We know Rayleigh. We know these boys can go. We'll see. .46 ground ball rate. Righties is giving up 3 bombs. More fly ball to righties. He's giving up more fly ball to righties. K percentage is about 14%. Okay. Sinker, cutter, sweeper. I think it, ooh. So, sinker. What you got? Let me see. You got your smokes. Turn to the side. Okay. Where he at? Upstairs?
Yeah, he went upstairs.
All right. So y'all be good. Get your hair cut and stuff. So the sinker, Rodriguez likes it there. 23 for 77. Rosarina 15 for 40. Rosarina and Julio not striking out on it. That's good. What about lately? Last 3 weeks on that sinker. Julio, Rosarina. Okay, they still hitting that. And then the cutter and sweeper. I'll just throw the pitches in there right there. Julio. No fly balls or none of that. Robles. A little fly ball pull there, no power. Last 7 days, Julio is 5 for 11. A little hard hit, I guess. He's pitching his worst for whatever he's pitched. He ain't pitched that many games to righties. I like, of course, right? I'm probably gonna like Seattle in this one, but I don't know if I'll get there because betting money lines and shit has been so wishy-washy for me. They big minus 205 favorites, only 7.5 over under. From a bat standpoint, Adele did look like maybe he can go in there and hit a extra base hit or something like that. At the end for Kirby, his pitching got. He's given up 5 home runs to lefty. All of them come at home. Don't know if I'll be betting any lefties or anything like that. Not going to try to squeeze anything out of 7.5 total. Angels have been striking out a ton versus righties. A nice amount versus righties. So, Kirby, some strikeouts of some shape, form, or fashion are in play. Overall, the slate, not a lot of home run plays that I've seen. I could be wrong. I'm not a motherfucking expert or anything like that. I stopped taking names down after a while, too. Going through these games, man, I don't have no home run candidates this game, man. That's crazy today. There's some, but it's not some that I really just jumping out at me. Buxton and Alvarez, I like them both. Goodman, I can see him going. Of course, it's Coors. Anybody can go in there. Kurtz look like the one. Rayleigh is interesting. Pete, one of these lefties. I can go back to Basalo. One of these lefties. Montgomery, Benintendi. Vargas been hitting bombs. I'm not on Vargas though. Antonacci hits, runs, and RBIs. I like that. Brandon Lowe. Any one of these lefties. And Schwarber and Harper. I damn near like Harper a little bit more than Schwarber. For I expect Pittsburgh to put up runs here. I expect them to put up runs. It's just that knuckle curve from Nola throws me off. Nola's going to give up a bomb or two. So you can look at over earned runs for Nola. You know what I'm saying? You can look at that. One of these righties for Detroit, I couldn't pinpoint who it was. I couldn't pinpoint who I liked. I mean, if Okamoto or Soto catch that fastball, it's a wrap. Both of them will be hunting that fastball down. Contreras, I could see him. Contreras look in form right now. I can say hits all the way up to a bomb for Contreras. But Nicola's been a very interesting pitcher as of late. I fucking forgot. What the fuck? I forgot. I think I like Parker Messick to hit good. This Winston Santos kid, this will be his first start. He does have some strikeout stuff, but he will give up a bomb. I don't have his pitch mix. I have to check his pitch mix out. Cincinnati look like they're getting ready to hit him. It looks like it. Contreras, Churio, Vaughn. Those guys I don't mind for hits. This Cubs game should be electric, especially if Griffin Cannon is on the mound. Don't know who's going to pitch. Buxton, Alvarez. Paredes been getting RBIs left and right. Josh Bell, Clemens, Larnick, Lee, those lefties been carrying the torch. But I think Lambert's pitching his worst to righties. So the matchup can go to somebody like Buxton and these righties and Royce Lewis's and shit. In course, I couldn't see the bomb for Miami. I couldn't see it. But Edwards and Lopez hits, runs, and RBIs. I'm with it. I wouldn't be surprised if Alcantara didn't give up those 7.5 hits. So that's in play. Goodman is a bomb candidate. Moniak is a bomb candidate. HRRs for somebody like Rumfield and McCarthy. You know, those guys like that. Jump. It looks like Jump. If this was any other ballpark, I would be taking Jump for 6 and 7 and 8 Ks ladder. And if I just get smoked, I get smoked. But, you know, I'm scared of this ballpark. Otherwise, I would like his strikeouts. I would like his pitching outs. He hasn't given up a home run. And the icing on the cake, the Dodgers look terrible versus his pitch mix. But the ballpark is going to give you a bump. And then Lauer. I do like Kurtz here. I do like Kurtz, bro. But in Sacramento, it's a different type of magic. Like I said, if I'm looking for hits, I mean, I can see, with a Rosarina, Naylor, and Rodriguez, those are the three that I like for hits, for sure. The rest of these guys, like the Rayleys, the Kenzones, Cals, those guys will be my home run guys. So yeah, 2 home runs in the last 7 days off this pitch mix. Adele, I couldn't talk you off his bases. Kirby, his outs and strikeouts are in play. Seattle, I can see instances where Seattle go ahead and, I get a pitcher lean to Seattle. Seattle moneyline parlays, run line straights. I was looking at the over 4.5 hits for Molly. I could see instances where, bump to the righties, right? So Tommy Troy was interesting. I put him to the side. Um, Perdomo, Marino, those guys are interesting. A lot of these guys don't strike out much. That's why I was leaning towards the over hits allowed for Mali. Home run candidates. If I'm looking at a lefty, I'm usually going Carroll, but Marte, I can see a little bit more of the power. Tommy Troy was interesting. I ain't even probably gonna do it though. Rodriguez, I can see instances where he get his pitching outs too. Not to be biased or nothing, but if I was looking for hits here, it would probably be Casey Smith or Reyes, and if Holy was in the lineup, still, I mean, this will be the second game for Ramos if he's in the lineup. Devers been warming up a little bit lately. Adames, I ain't even gonna be biased. You know what I'm saying? He looked like, he's terrible. I mean, he ain't gonna say he's terrible. He will strike out, but he would probably be the one I would look for a home run. But I'm not going there, right? So more than likely he will hit one. I'm not going there. A home run parlay, it would have to go. Damn. I know I want to play Kurtz. Left on left, that's fine for me. So I want to play Kurtz. Contreras. Damn, you're only getting 110 and 210 for Alvarez. Maybe I'll put them together on the same game parlay. But I'm definitely playing them 3 HRRs apiece. And hopefully they get there, man. I shouldn't even bet shit on them because they've been them two together. They playing each other. I shouldn't even bet shit on them. Truth be told, I shouldn't. Kurt's only at 228. Yeah, these home runs finna be inflated in here. Fuck it, man. What do I have up here already? I haven't put all of them up there, but it's a bunch of them right here. I'll show you. Let's see, Troy, Bichette for hits, Calzo, Basalo, Okamoto. Yeah. All right, I'll tell you what I'll do. Let me go in here and put the rest of these bats up here. Adele. I'll just do this. Adele. Rodriguez for a hit. Nailers hits. Rodriguez, Naylor, and Rosarina. I like those three guys for hits. Show And there's a few more bomb candidates down there, like Rayleigh, and Canzone. That's a lot of names to be putting up there. What other bats I didn't put up there? This is Coors. P Crow. This game should be lit though. The home run hitters I like, they chalk. Lower numbers, they chalk. The home run hitters I like, they chalk, man. You know, they chalk. And there's no sense on giving that shit out. They chalk, right? But I do like Bryce. I like Pete. I like if you want to get to it. I couldn't decide between well, I'll tell you what it was. Um Pete, he's just a home run candidate. But I couldn't decide between Basalo and Cowser. I got both of them on the list, right? I couldn't decide what lefty between Brandon Lowe and I couldn't decide the lefties. Period. Um, I love the spot for the Pittsburgh. I just can't figure it out. Right. I like um, either Soto or Okamoto or both. If they catch a fastball, you can kiss it goodbye. Contreras is very interesting. Hits to a home run. I mean, I just tell you guys, um, I can't figure it out right there. Pete Crow. This game should have some home runs in it. Um, Buxton and yeah, Alvarez, Goodman, Kurtz. I got to see this lineup. Rayleigh, Cal, both Riley and Rayleigh. I can't really give you a bomb candidate right here that I'm putting money on, that I would put money on. Rayleigh, Riley, Kurtz, Goodman, Buxton, Alvarez. Boy, I wanted to say Vaughn so bad, but I ain't even gonna or Stewart, but I ain't even gonna put them in there. Crow, Contreras, right? Yep. Soto and Okamoto. Um, Pete, Basalo, Cowser, Benintendi, Montgomery, Lowe, shit, Harper, Schwarber, That's it, man. I mean, I can't. I'm not betting. I'm probably do one home run parlay, maybe two, and I'm not betting no home run parlays today. That's. I just can't figure it out, man. I can't figure it out. Shit, I seen a lot of other plays that I like though. You know, all them plays that I set to the side. I seen a lot of other plays that I like. And like I said, some bats in here that I like. I didn't write them all down. I'll enhance this for you guys so you can see. I'll get out of here. Um, between um, Naylor, Rodriguez, Rosarina, HRRs, hits and HRRs, Adele, bases, jump, strikeouts, and outs. But I'm scared because his ballpark is it produces runs. Molly, I think he gets hit more than 5 times, over 4.5 hits. Rodriguez, over 4.5 strikeouts. I'm lean. Rodriguez lean over pitching outs. Marino hits. Troya hit. Alvarez hits to a bomb. Buxton hits to a bomb. Contreras hits to a bomb. Okamoto hits to a bomb. Soto hits to a bomb. Bichette hits. Manea strikeouts and pitching outs are interesting. Nola, I got to check the number on this. If it's 115 in other places, I'm taking that over 2.5 runs earned for Nola. Low hits to a bomb. Marsh hits. Harper hits to a bomb. Vargas hits. Colson Montgomery hits to a bomb. Benintendi hits to a bomb. What's his name? Braylon Montgomery or whatever hits. HRRs. Antanashi hits HRRs. Causa hits to a bomb. Basalo Day Late hits to a bomb. Alonso hits to a bomb. Clip that. Peace out.